Hi friends, it's Molly with Slow School Tarot and Astrology. This is your intuitive AstroForecast and tarot reading for, actually probably just an oracle card reading for the Aquarius new moon on February 11th. So welcome to the channel. If you are new, welcome back if you are not. So in my AstroForecast, honestly, I used to do a lot more research and planning into these, and now it's more just like Spirit's got a message that Spirit wants to talk about the energy that we're going through right now. So it is a message for the collective, and there's a chance that it might pop up to you at another time when it makes some sense. But let me give you guys a little bit of what's coming through intuitively with this Aquarius new moon. This is a internal turning point, an opportunity for a turning point within each of us, okay? Well, and I'll explain the energy that's coming through. Y'all probably know, if you're following astrology at all, that back in December, was it on the 20th, we had the great conjunction, the grand conjunction, whatever we will call it, of Jupiter and Saturn in that very first degree of Aquarius. I think I've said on this channel before that to me feels like this external spark point, right? Like an opportunity being presented to us in the form of a tremendous energetic shift that was taking place externally. All right. So it's almost like our atmosphere, our energetic environment has shifted. Okay. That happened back in December. And I honestly feel like the last month and a half has prompted a lot of us to just rest in that energy, to kind of maybe even recuperate from some of the lessons that 2020 dragged us through to get us to that point. All right. So December 20th, 2020 was the beginning. It's a doorway. That leads into a hall. Okay. This new moon is the doorway in which we exit the hall into the room on the other side. I hope that makes sense to you guys. That's just what I'm seeing. All right. So what I mean by that is that this external energetic shift that has taken place, our bodies have literally needed some time to catch up with that, and our brains. And now that has happened, the universe is knocking on our inner world and saying, hey, do you want to come join in on this new energy as well? The way that we accept that invitation, the way that we recognize that invitation is this. Let me tell you what it feels like. It feels like this very tempting and dangerous, but deliciously exciting dare to play a game of what if with ourselves. Okay. And what I mean by that is and when I talk about it as a temptation, like it feels dangerous because we've been locked in that Capricorn energy for so long. All right. But there's this temptation to begin to imagine approaching an old problem with a brand new set of ideals and beliefs and solutions and possibilities, right? So it feels like there's something wrong about it, but Spirit's like, do it. Play the what if game. Play the what if game. That's what Mercury retrogrades are all about. Pulling up something from the past and giving you new eyes to see it with. And some of you guys are being tempted. And the reason why it feels like this temptation is because it feels really good and exciting to go in that direction. Okay? And it's not dangerous. It only feels that way because there's a lot of comfort in the way that things have always been, the way that we've always believed things to be, the way that we've always approached certain things, the way that we've always seen ourselves in the world. That's comfortable. But it also, it's so comfortable we can't grow in it. You know what I mean? It's so comfortable we can't grow in it. We are plants that need to be repotted from time to time. right? You grow to meet the environment that you're in, and then you realize I need some more space to grow. So it's almost as like this beautiful garden plot has been prepared for us. And Spirit's like, are you ready? Are you ready to get out of your little teeny tiny pot that you've been in? And it feels good, but it feels so good we almost don't trust it. So we got to have faith in ourselves. Activated Earth. You guys, did I not say? Look at this. This is the doorway. This is the portal. This is December 20th, 2020. This whole new energetic system kind of like downloaded onto Earth. This whole new environment for us to play in. Okay. I believe this is the shift from third to fourth density, at least the final layer of that veil being pulled back. All right. I'm actually working on, hi babe, some writings that will end up becoming videos. Probably over on my other channel, the Starseed Collective. It has kind of been abandoned for a while, but I'm going to get back to it. Okay. So especially if you guys are resonating with Starseed philosophy, but everybody else, like whoever you are, if you're watching this channel, chances are you're tuned in to this energetic shift that we have all experienced as a collective here on Earth. Okay. Activated Earth. Power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. Okay, you guys, this also has to do with the Operation Relocation video. That was just a channel message that I put out yesterday, I believe, that a lot of us are literally like things are being prepared for us out here, and it's time for us to start preparing ourselves in here for being moved to be put in a place where we can do our work, where we can fulfill our mission, where we can pursue our passions, right? So it's this new earth energy. And I like it a lot. It's the age of Aquarius, you guys. That's what it is. All right. And then you got the love. This energy that's beaming down is rising up within. This is all, I see these all as faces of one person. You guys are beginning to see, we're all beginning to see ourselves as multi-dimensional. Okay. For some of you guys, this is a knowledge of past lives and future destinies, things like that are beginning to percolate into your consciousness. And you're like, well, what if I am divine? What if I am the creator of my life? What if I do have a mission out there? What if I'm as magical as I always wanted to believe I was? And Spirit's like, play that game. Let's play that what if game. But it's also a lot of confusion. Okay, that's good advice. There's a lot of confusion right now. Okay, because that old Capricorn energy, I have to have a talk with my kitty cat. All right, guys. So the confusion comes from that old Capricorn energy being really kind of an energy that makes us feel like power comes from being in control of the situation. All right. And it also comes from, I'm going to be real with you, the biggest shift that's going on in the collective. I know I experienced this over the course of the past year or two. Is this realization that the systems that are supposed to give us power in society are really the systems that take our power away. Child, can you just chill? Come here, sit here and be cool. Or don't. I love my cat, but you guys, he's a lot. All right, let's do this. So that's an old Capricornian energy, right? But also Capricorn energy is this idea that you have to work hard for abundance. And Aquarius energy is about attracting, just like understanding that abundance flows when you allow yourself to be abundant. All right. But there's this confusion because the new way of doing things seems almost too liberating. But that's what it's supposed to be. That's what the age of Aquarius is actually about. Ditching those old restrictive paradigms to step into a place where we can all be free, more ourselves, more authentic. All right. So it says codependency and boundaries. That's just this attachment to the old way of being that we're all trying to shake free right now. The advice that's being given is beautiful advice, and it's just the advice that we need moving from a Capricornian energy into an Aquarian one is loosen your grip. Okay. Well, meow, back to you. Coping mechanisms. Density, didn't I say? Is this like a shift between third and fourth density? But anyways, yeah, I'm doing some writing, you guys, about all the things that I have read about this tremendous shift that we've undergone. And I keep getting this message from Spirit to share what I know. So that is something that is in the works. I will probably at least hint at that here. But I try to keep the Starseed stuff on another channel because I know not everybody is vibing with that just yet. Okay. Loosen your grip is the advice that's given to you. Let God in. Okay. Aquarius is the star card, by the way, in the tarot, which is all about faith. Okay. Whatever God means to you, allow the divinity within yourself to be expressed is what it's saying. Not just if God comes and knocks on the door, open and be come on in. What this is saying is allow yourself to see the way in which the divine already exists within you and is already working through you. Okay. Let's get a couple more cards and then we'll wrap it up. These don't have to be too long. Let's do that. Moonology Oracle deck coming out for this Aquarius new moon. Let's see what kind of energy Spirit is advising you to let in at this time. Okay. By the way, third density and fourth density. Fourth density is, I believe, a more accurate way of describing what most people refer to as the fifth dimension. Saying that we're jumping from the third to the fifth dimension. Dimensions aren't the best way to speak about the evolution of consciousness, but densities are. So I'll get more information out to you guys soon on that. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Look what we're leaving behind. Capricorn. That's the past energy. That's the energy that is waning. Is that idea that it has to be difficult. A new romantic cycle begins, and void of course moon. Nothing will come of this situation. I got to figure out what these things mean. This is very interesting because it's bleeding in from the Scorpio reading that I did, where there's a lot that happened in the past that you guys are wanting to make right. And Spirit's saying, put that down. Just let the past be the past. We can't fix it all now. What we can do is we can build something new that's different and better. And that's the best direction in which we can focus our energy at this time. All right. And I really like that message because sometimes we come into a new perspective and we're like, oh, well, let me go back and fix that. And Spirit's like, no. Just take that knowledge forward with you and do better with it. All right. I am getting called to pull one last card. This is from the Tarot of Gemstones and Crystals. And I do believe that Spirit has, interestingly enough, a crystal recommendation for us. Thank you guys once again for spending this time with me. If this has been helpful to you at all, hit that like button. Check out your sun, moon, rising, dominant, whatever signs you are feeling like you're resonating with at this time. Check out your latest readings while you're here. And yeah, thanks for being here. Chrysocolla, interesting. It's not a gemstone that I'm very familiar with. Okay, Chrysocolla, but Do a little research if you like. Look it up. I'm going to say that it's associated with either the throat or the heart, or maybe even the thymus. All right. This Two of Pentacles energy is, once again, it's about the past and the future. Okay. Let me tell you which one you can change. It's the future. Okay. Some of you guys are really kind of in this energy where you're torn between trying to fix something from the past versus just take that lesson and go ahead and move it into the future. All right, you guys, I hope that this has been helpful. Have a very happy new moon, and I'll see you guys back on my channel again soon.